friends, welcome back to the Moose, musicmoose.org. We've been having a wonderful time here, informing you on different aspects of the guitar, and we're going to continue on. We just had a couple sessions in the percussiveness and the accent of the and or the offbeat, the chop, we're calling it, and great percussiveness, rhythm, backup, and all that. We're going to expand a little more on some of that and basically show you a basic roll type of pattern or cross-picking type of pattern. Basically, it kind of derives from what a banjo player is almost doing, but you're doing it with one pick instead of 3 fingers. And it can be a little difficult to get that going, especially in the beginning phases of learning strumming and leads and or scales and arpeggiating and things like that. Taking it all in at once could be a lot, but hopefully you're focusing on each little lesson and giving yourself plenty of time before you move on, so you're not overburdening yourself with too much information to fry your memory cells. Okay, so a basic roll type of pattern. I'm going to go right here out of G again, from the 5th fret, my G root on the 4th string. Now, if I was to do a little basic 4th, 3rd, 2nd string back to the 4th consecutively, there's nothing really too difficult about that. Just the faster you get going, you can see. Now I alternated my pattern a little there, obviously. I was doing a straight down, and then I also was coming back up, ascending and descending, or if you mix that pattern, I know that could be a little fast for you, so what I'm doing there is straight down, back to the middle string, a double pick on the 2nd string, and then back to the 4th string. So we're encouraging you to try that. You can keep it slow, but you can see now I'm only utilizing these 3 strings of this chord. Obviously, you can start that pattern on the 3rd string. Now I went all 4 strings right there on the last time. So you can see if you just use that basic down up pattern. And of course, if I incorporated all 4 strings, I alternate those 2 patterns. And I would go ahead and even try to take those 4 strings or 3 strings. You can move right to your 1st inversion of G. Seems a bit sloppy, but just giving an example of how to do a little roll regardless of where you're starting your root. Before I started on the 4th string or the 3rd string, you can start it there on your low string or in the open G. We've got open D, G, and B right there. The same kind of pattern, up, down, alternating. And you can see how it works there at the top or bottom of your strings. If I moved it down to the next G. When it's not played in time or in context, I know it might sound a little rough. Just to give you an example in time. 1, 2, 3, and just start out with a straight rhythm, and then I went. Let's see how that's working for me. And of course, I know I could be moving a little quickly, but we're hoping that you're storing this on your computer or on your iPod and you're taking it with you everywhere and practicing as much as you can, because the art of getting that flat pick in a roll can be a little difficult. I think at this point it could be one of the tougher things we've covered yet with the pick. And it's just a method to work on, get up to speed. It can be very tedious, much like with the banjo in the 3-finger roll. Some of you that may play banjo and are checking out the guitar will see the similarities, and you probably already know how frustrating and difficult it can be to get those rolls fast and up to speed. But speed is not everything, friends. You want to get your fluidity and dexterity down, your timing right, before you speed up that metronome and jump up to the next speed and really start kicking it up. So we're hoping this is working for you, and come back and join us in the next lesson, friends, right here at musicmoose.org.